I think perfectly means that there's one copy perfectly preserved. That's one
That's
copy.
your okay, great. You think that?
No. That's the definition from textual variant of scholars.
No, but I don't care what they say. Why should we care about what white men say about what perfect preservation is?
What? Why are you making a why are you making a racial thing?
No, it's a racial issue.
Don't leave white or black. It doesn't matter.
I can say what I want. Sorry to say. What, are you upset about that? White men, yeah, white. What's the problem?
Do you have a problem with white men?
No, I have a problem with white men. I've said that just because, for example, a white
yeah, but
man.
if I said we should ignore the opinion of brown people, that would be considered
I
seriously.
didn't say ignore. I said why should we be forced to accept a definition of a white man? Why should we be forced for that?
Well, I'm not saying you're forced. I'm saying scholarship.
No, that's not white scholarship. Western scholarship.
Right.
Why should we, the
what's wrong
Muslims,
with
we have our own scholarship, we have our own tradition.
Right,
why should we be pigeonholed? Why should we be forced?
Okay, so you reject Western scholarship.
Pardon?
Do you reject Western
No,
scholarship? So you affirm Western scholarship?
Is that a matter of rejection?
Well, yeah, because you just said that why should we even consider it?
No.
You said
Let me be clear.
Right, okay.
Just because a white man says something, it doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah, I know that. I definitely know that.
For example, if I get a Cambridge dictionary, sorry. If I get Cambridge dictionary and I open it up and it says, give me the word fear. And it says the Cambridge Dictionary says the word fear means X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
The person who wrote the Cambridge Dictionary is a white man. Okay.
Okay, sure.
You can see that in the back of the editorial process.
Yeah, but I don't get why
just because you bring me that dictionary definition, I don't need to be forced to believe that that's what it means because a white man wrote it.
Okay.
So what
no
I'm
one
saying
ever
is,
said
if
that.
you said to me, what I'm saying, you said a perfect preservation means this according to textual scholarship.
Yeah.
What you actually mean is, according to Western textual scholarship, which is dominated by white men.
Doesn't matter if it's dominated by white men. It doesn't matter if it's dominated by black men or Asian men.
No, it doesn't matter. Why should I?
Why have you racialized this? I don't understand.
No, why not?
Why not? Why not racializing it? You're racializing scholarship.
I don't care. Call me whatever you want to call me. If you consider that racism, consider it racist. I don't care.
Yeah, but
it's a fact.
Why do that? Why do that?
Why not?
Why not just Okay, would you accept a white scholar as much as you would accept an Arabic scholar who's brown? Would you accept them as equal?
But what I'm saying is, what I wouldn't accept.
You wouldn't.
Did I say I wouldn't?
You said no.
I said yeah.
You went yeah. Then you looked at me. No. You went yeah. Then you went no. Would you accept them as equal?
But what I'm saying is, what I wouldn't accept.
You wouldn't. So it's okay.
You're not listening.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, just because a group of, for example, the UN, they have the 30 articles of the the human rights law.
Sure.
Okay. This was written by white men.
Okay.
So if you say to me human rights is defined by the 30 articles of UN resolution, I say, for me, morality is not defined by what the white man decides.
That sounds awfully like you're not trusting it because they're white.
No. It's why should white people have a hegemony on the rest of the world?
It doesn't matter their skin color.
No, it does matter.
Their skin color matters.
No, it does matter.
Does that mean that
it does matter? Why should a white man?
If I was a scholar of Quranic studies, right?
Why should a white man have?
Would that mean that my skin color invalidates that?
Did I say that?
Well, yeah, you kind of said that that scholarship is dominated by white people.
No.
So you shouldn't trust.
What I'm saying is this:
Western scholarship.
No, I didn't say that at all. What I'm saying is,
I think perfectly means that there's one copy perfectly preserved. That's one copy.
Okay, great. You think that?
No. That's the definition from textual variant of scholars.
No, but I don't care what they say. Why should we care about what white men say about what perfect preservation is? You're lying.
What he said?
You're lying. You're clearly lying.
You said that Western scholarship is made up of the majority of white people, and because they're majority white, you shouldn't trust it.
Did I say that? Well, it's on camera. If I said that, then they could catch me out. No problem. Go on, call me racist. Do what you want. Call the police. Do what you want. Sorry, wait.
I don't know. He brought it up. He said like white people. I'm like, what?
No. It is. I made a simple statement, and you took it, and tried to make it racial this and racial that.
No, you made it racial by saying it.
It is. I said, why should I?
No, you just said. I said Western scholarship.
My question to you was one: why should I be forced to accept?
No one's forcing you anything.
All right, great.
No one said force.
That's good. So in that case,
right? Do you accept Western scholarship?
When it's right.
Okay, nothing to do with race though, yeah?
Have I said this?
Well, because you were saying it's dominated by white men.
Yeah, no, but if white people talk about black people's history, then there's a question here. Why should a white man...
There's nothing wrong with people of different colours talking about different things.
If a white man speaks about black people's history, for example, in Africa, they've never lived in the country, they haven't lived in...
So they can't talk about it.
They can talk about it, but they're going to have limitations as white people in the West. They're going to have those limitations. And we...
But only because they've never been there, not because they're white.
Yes. It's not because their skin colour.
Don't say skin colour then. Just say because they're not there.
Thank you for your advice. Yeah, but going back to the point.
All right.
No, hold on. This is very important. If I, for example,
Should we stop talking about race?
It's up to you, but you're the one who.
Let's just stop talking about race now, man. You did bring it
I
up.
said, why should I be forced?
Yeah.
To
accept Western scholarship that's dominated by white people.
Yeah,
that's what you said.
That is the genuine question. I shouldn't
have to go by that.
Why do I have to go by that except for that?
No, I don't care what someone's skin color is.
Okay.
I don't understand why you put it up. No, he specifically said he doesn't trust Western scholarship because it's dominated by white men.
Yeah, but I don't think he meant because of colour of skin.
Yeah, it's not the causative reason.
Okay, so it's not race.
The cause is not the pigmentation of your skin, or lack thereof in your case. Yeah,
sure.
It's not the fact that you're white and.
Sure. Okay,
the Prophet ﷺ told us very clearly, there's no difference between a white man and a black man.
Except for in Western scholarship.
Sorry?
Except for in Western scholarship, because that's what you said.
What I'm saying is, just because you have a hegemony, because you said
on
scholarship.
Race, apparently.
See, now you're forcing it upon me. He's poisoning the
world.
No,
that's what you said. You said white people.
White people,
yes,
right now.
In Western scholarship, that's what you talked about.
Yes.
Right?
If white people, it could be black people, it could be brown people, Western people.
Right. I'd rather not talk about people's colour.
Bro,
but you keep doing it.
I don't care what you care. I said my statement, you can do what you want with it. Honestly, call me what you want, I don't care.
All right, well, let's get out of this, because
the point is this. Perfect preservation, we have our own definitions of it.
Right, which does not meet the scholarly interpretation.
The white man's interpretation.
Now do you believe me?
No, you have it.
I gave him every opportunity to get out of that. I gave him every opportunity.
It's a subjective term. Look,
why is subjective?
Perfect is subjective.
No. If you would listen, with textual variance, textual criticism,
what does perfect mean?
It means that there is one copy of something that we know comes from one author.
According to who?
According to anyone who studies textual variance.
Like who?
Any scholars of textual
Give me one.
Dr. Daniel Brubaker.
So white man. No, white. No,
come on, man. Man, you're digging yourself a hole. Just get out of it. Just get out.
Hold on.
He's a white Islamophobe.
He is a white Islamophobe who's appeared in David Wood's channel. You're giving me him as a source.
So now you're saying. What do you mean why should accept it? It's academia. Why do you not accept academia?
Well, because a white man wrote it, I have to believe in it.
No, any colour.
Okay, any colour.
You do know that Dr. Yasser Qadi studies, right? Like, I think he studies at University of Rice, I think. It might be a different one. You're not saying that you would accept him because of the colour of his skin, right?
I don't care about him or anyone else. I'm saying that...
Only if they're white.
Look, excuse me. The word perfect... Okay. Let's forget about race now, yeah?
Yeah, you need to get out of that.
I don't need to get out of that. I've said what I said. I've been saying this from 2012, yeah? I've been talking about... There is an issue with race here. There is an issue with race.
There's nothing. Race has nothing to do with it.
Because there's a post-colonial reality, where whiteness is actually something which is part of the discourse.
Whiteness.
Yes, whiteness, the skin color itself. In my country,
what's whiteness?
Look, whiteness, your color. Do you understand or not? If you go to a country if you go to a country like my original country,
I don't know what that is.
All right, which is Egypt. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Or you go to parts of India, they have a caste system whereby the lighter skin you are, the better you are. There is a racial element.
And you don't believe in that?
No, I don't believe that. The whiter you are, the better you are. No, I don't. Do you believe that?
All the other way around.
Do you believe that?
No, I don't believe that at all.
Okay, good man. That's what.
But my point is why do you keep talking about whiteness?
The reason why whiteness is important, my friend, is because
you just told me it wasn't. Okay, go on, keep going.
It's important in some aspects. For example, writing of history is because, for example, in the colonial period, a lot of the reason why people enslaved or colonized races was because they believed that their race was better than that race. Okay. Do you know that or not?
No,
For example, the transatlantic slave trade.
Yeah, I know.
When they went into West Africa, part of the justification of doing that, Darwin himself writes in his book that he thinks that the black man has a fifth toe.
What's this got to do with whiteness, though?
Because it's whiteness is part. Look, for example, Nazi Germany. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
When they were doing scientific experimentation in the 1930s, they were doing eugenics programs.
Yep.
Their idea was that the whiter you are, the better you are.
No, the more Aryan you are, the better.
Yeah, that's whiteness skin.
No, that's not. You don't know what Aryanism is.
Sorry, but it's
you do know that include people from Iran.
They mentioned that the blacker you are.
No.
I can give you sources for it.
If you look at what, why are we talking about
this? So you're hold on.
Look, we were going.
He's defending Hitler. By the way, he's defending Hitler.
I'm defending Hitler. Really, dude? No, Hitler was abhorrent.
You're defending the eugenics program.
No, you're defending that whiteness is some sort of like.
Have I said that?
Yeah, you said whiteness. You used the term white.
Some sort of what? Go on.
You used the term whiteness.
What have I said about it?
And you said that whiteness was an important thing in the context of academia.
Of course it is, because
that is a racial statement.
Yes, it is a racial statement. It's not a racist statement. It's a racial statement.
Well, I mean, it is specifically about white people.
Because there has been a history where white people have gone into.
Every race has done things to every race.
No, but they're doing it on the basis of race.
Many people have done things on the basis of race.
White people in particular.
Everybody has. Everybody has.
Listen, with all due respect, I made my point. I've said my point is this: if in the post-colonial literature you do find history is coloured, no pun intended, is coloured by the racial preferences and superiority complexes of white people for the last 100 years. I know that exists.
Okay, so does that mean you accept or reject Western academia?
I'm not saying that I accept or reject. I'm saying that I look at all evidences on the basis of the evidence. But you have to appreciate there can be a bias. There can be a bias that has to do with race. There can be a bias that has to do with placement.
Are you saying there is a bias on race?
Yes, there is. Well, historically, of course there has.
No, I mean like now.
Yeah, of course there is. Have you not seen the?
Wait. So okay, wait.
Have you not seen many?
No.
Sorry.
What I'm saying is, I want
to. Sorry, let me just answer your question.
Okay.
Have you not seen race realism?
Race realism.
What is race realism? Race realism
is it saying there's inherently qualities in race that are superior to others?
Exactly.
And I reject that absolutely.
Great, beautiful, excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Race realism exists. Race realism says that the whiter you are, basically the cleverer you are. They use IQ and other things to say that the blacker
it's any race really.
Okay,
it's the idea of racial supremacy.
Do you reject that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
Reject it.
Now you reject that,
Yep.
but you can't assume all of your peers do. A lot of your
I've never met a single person who affirms that, by the way.
So race realism, who's it upheld by? By nobody.
I don't know, like the KKK?
No, it's not by the KKK. It's an academic thing, bro. It's in academia. People equate.
Right. Is it a popular view in academia?
Yes, it's
a popular view in race realism.
It's popular. Yes, it's very popular. Extremely popular.
That there are certain races more superior than others.
Yes, of course.
Can you name scholars?
Yeah, of course I can name scholars.
Name me two.
I'll give one. Yeah, well, one for now. Charles Darwin. Bro, very clearly, Charles Darwin.
From
hold on.
200 years ago.
No problem.
Come on. Name me one today.
Wait, hold on.
I know. Name me one today.
Excuse me.
Name me one today.
Let me finish.
Okay.
I'm not going to meet your arbitrary requirements. Wait, hold on. Let me finish.
He can't tell you because he's lying.
No, I'm lying. You can go and write race realism and see.
You know, academia is probably the least racist place.
You think that white people have not been racist in academia? Is that what you're saying?
No, but white people have been racist.
Now.
Yeah, there are racist people.
And
but you're saying that most or a popular view in academia right now is race realism, which means that certain races are superior to others.
Yes.
And you can't tell me two of them. Two academics.
I'm not an expert in race realism, to be honest.
But you know this though.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, you're not an expert on. Okay,
I've never said I was an expert.
Yeah, I understand that, but you're talking about it as if you know who these people are, and you're saying there's a big problem in academia.
Great, Sam Harris.
He's a race realist.
He's a race realist.
He believes that certain races are superior to others.
Sam Harris, yeah.
Okay. I'll take your word on that.
Very clear statements from what he says, Sam Harris, that he believes that he hints at it very clearly. And
hints at it?
He hints at it and in his public speeches, but I've read it in his works.
So if I email him, he will confirm what you're saying?
Ask him this question. Ask him, is intelligence based on race? Is there racial differentiation? Sorry, is there differentiation?
No, you're deviating now, because I made it very clear you were talking about supremacy, as in one race in its entirety is better than another race.
Are white people
biologically
are they biologically superior to black people in intelligence? Ask him that question, see how he answers. And tell me how that goes.
I'll tell you how that goes.
Tell me how that goes.
But Sam Harris is not a mainstream academic scholar. What, you think most people agree with Sam Harris?
Sam Harris is not mainstream.
No, he is in his popular writings, not in academia.
Well, I agree with that.
As someone who's looked into Sam Harris, who's read the moral landscape, I can tell you that.
I actually agree with you.
Okay.
Fair enough. But he's part of the public discourse.
Okay, I agree with that.
Okay, fine.
But I'm saying academia, though.
Exists, bro.
Yeah, I'm not denying it doesn't exist. I'm saying it's not a big thing, though.
You're saying racism is not important. I'm saying racism is important.
No, I'm not saying racism isn't important. Racism is a horrible thing, and it is important to challenge racism. What I'm saying, though, is that you seem to be inflating that with scholarship. And I'm saying
no. Yeah. You seem to be thinking that anything that is scholarly is free from bias.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
So
I'm saying that you're implying that Western scholarship about the Quran is largely through a lens of whiteness, I think.
No, okay, I didn't say that.
Okay,
I've never said that.
You don't say that.
No,
okay.
now you've just you've put.
I don't think I put words in your mouth. Though.
You have. I've never said that.
So what are you saying about Western scholarship and white?
Western scholarship of the Quran is limited, just like Eastern scholarship of the Quran can be limited. Both of them are limited in their own ways. That's true. But what I'm saying is, the reason why this all came up is based on the preservation discussion.
Yeah, and I said that based on textual criticism, the study of such, it makes no sense. No scholar would say the Quran has been perfectly preserved by that standard.
By who? Which you said no scholar.
Of the Western.
So you're now.
I'm talking about today.
Why is that today?
Because that's you
Okay,
when you talk
but-
about academia, you talk about the latest.
Does that have to be non-Muslim scholars?
No, it could be any Muslim. It could be anything. It could be Muslims. It could be right.
He's a huge scholar.
He's
written on the
an
subject.
expert on textual criticism.
He's one of the biggest experts.
What are you talking about?
You have to wait and see. Go on.
Quite a few things.
Go on.
Main topic.
Islam and the preservation of the Quran.
Keep going.
What I'm saying is that scholars will not say perfect preservation.